And it looks like we do have Mr. Magomed Kurbanov. How are you? Good morning, sir. See, he's enjoying breakfast or dinner or something.
Да, ты ужинаешь, да?
Да, ужинал, закончил, сейчас нормально.
Yeah, he just finished dinner.
Oh, so dinner is Uzhanov.
Yeah.
Ужинал,
Okay. Let's go. So let's get right into it, Arthur. I want to know how is he feeling with everything that's going on, and how is it affecting him personally, being in Russia, being a Russian fighter, obviously not being allowed to fight, the sanctioning bodies threatening not to sanction any Russian fighter or give him any title shots. How is he being affected by this?
Как это самоощущение, вот с чем вот сейчас вот происходит, и как вот ты сейчас вот с ситуацией вот, планируешь из-за санкций вот это вот боксировать и вот так далее?
Я жду, пока снимут санкции, и наконец-то смогу встретиться с Тeixeirой и подраться за титул и пойти дальше, добираться до Кастанью или до Черло, до Тима Дзю. И все-таки я все еще хочу с ними боксировать, с ними встретиться и надрать им задницу.
I'm waiting for all the sanctions to be removed, and once all the sanctions are going to be removed, we'll resume the fighting and everything like that. And he's not going to forget about Teixeira, and he's going to continue his path to fight Teixeira after the sanctions. And upon after fighting Teixeira, he's going to fight Castaño and Charlo, hopefully.
Tim Tszyu.
And Tim too.
Could you ask him the Tim Tszyu fight against Terrell Gausha's next week, and obviously with with him being in the rankings so high up, just his thoughts on that fight and how that fight plays out. That is next weekend, or this weekend actually, coming up Saturday.
Which fight? Which fight are you talking about?
Terrell Gausha and Tim Tszyu.
Какое у тебя ощущение про Террell Gausha и Tim Tszyu на этой неделе? Ну, бой, который будет.
Конечно, Тим Тszyu выиграет его.
He says that.
Tim Tszyu.
He feels Tim Tszyu's gonna win?
Yes,
Ты думаешь, Tim Tszyu его разорвет?
Нокаутирует.
He's gonna knock him out.
Nice.
Now, with everything going on, obviously this has to be a bit discouraging. So high up in the rankings, he's number 2 in the WBO, only behind Tim Tszyu. Has he heard anything? We just heard Ukraine basically say that they're allowing Lomachenko and Usyk to leave in order to train for the upcoming fights respectively, should they choose to. Has he heard anything on his end as far as that? Because obviously he wants that title shot.
I'm having difficulty hearing.
Yeah, that's because he's in a freaking restaurant. Hey, Kurbanov, leave the restaurants. Too loud in there.
Маг, они спрашивают, если можешь ты в другое место.
Давай я отойду тогда. Хорошо, я отойду сейчас. 2 минуты одна.
He said he's gonna leave and be back in a minute.
1 minute, please.
Yeah. That already sounds better.
Yeah, already.
Actually, no, he got closer to the DJ. But for those that are joining us now, we are live with Kurbanov Magomedov, and he is live in Russia. And, we got a lot of interesting questions for him. We haven't even spoken about sanctioning bodies. We still got to ask about Butayev and Stanonius.
Bivol.
Vladimir Klitschko not wanting Bivol to fight. So much to ask him once he gets to a nice quiet place.
It looks like he's like at a mall or
говорит,
something.
Yeah, no.
let's go.
Let's go.
Yo, he's so safe over there. It's not even a war for
right.
Yo, so ask him that. How far is the war from where he's at? Like, he's just chilling in the mall right now. Like, is Ukraine not having any effect on Russia at all? Is it only the other way around? Like, are they just fending off Russia? Like, they're not attacking themselves?
Они спрашивают, вот где-то
'Cause
вот
he seems so safe.
сейчас на дальнем моменте
No? Am
находится.
I the only one who seems
Что
safe?
говорит?
Они спрашивают, где на дальнем моменте сейчас находишься, потому что там они говорят, кайф у вас сейчас.
Не понял, где нахожусь?
Да, где находишься?
Сейчас сижу я где?
Не, где в общем? Ну,
Екатеринбург, Урал.
he's in Ekaterinburg, in Russia.
Урал.
Ural.
So that means what? It's safe over there? I mean, you're talking to people that know nothing at all over there.
Yeah, it's relatively safe over there.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, that's good. So is he still able to keep his training regimen, still able to get sparring, still able to stay in the gym, given everything going on?
У тебя вот сейчас вот на данном моменте вот есть, ну, ты тренируешься, проводишь тренировки и спарринги есть, вот как бы.
Yes, every day.
Okay, that's good.
Скажи, каждый день это моя работа, я работаю, неважно, год буду отдыхать, год будет, боев не будет, у меня в голове все равно практика боя остается, я делаю это каждый день, и мне не важно уже, я, скажи, нахожусь уже на таком уровне, что уже, типа, ну, я уже серьезно отношусь.
He says, like, regardless of the situation and everything like that, he has sparring, training every single day, and you know, like whether it be a year or anything like that of like vacation, like from not fighting, he's still like at that level, like where he's gonna be training, and nothing is gonna stop him, like to go forward.
Can you ask him his thoughts on obviously Vladimir Klitschko or Vitaly Klitschko
Vitaly.
vocalizing that he did not want Dmitry Bivol to be allowed to fight Canelo Alvarez because he was a Russian citizen? What's his thoughts on that?
Какие у тебя ощущения? Вот, ну, вот Кличко вот недавно вот говорил, что он не хотел, чтобы Дмитрий Бивол дрался против Канело 8 мая. Какие у тебя вот ощущения?
Никаких, ну, сказал, каждый может это сказать, ничего страшного.
He doesn't have like any like thoughts, like he says that anybody can say anything, and you know, he's just neutral about it.
What are his thoughts on the sanctioning bodies not sanctioning any Russian fighters during this period?
Он спрашивает, какие ощущения у тебя, ну, за то, что вот, ну, люди в боксе никакие санкции не ставят на боксеров из России.
Не понял, какие ощущения находиться под санкциями?
Да.
Скажи, конечно же, хотелось бы, чтобы их не было, но раз они решили нанести такие вещи, как бы, и я готов принять и стать сильнее. Ну, я надеюсь, что все нормально.
He doesn't, of course, want these sanctions, and like he hopes that they don't like hit hard enough. And he says that like even like if they do, like he's strong enough, and like, you know, it's gonna make him into like a stronger person, and like you know, he says it is what it is.
All right. Does he have any opinion on Butayev, who is the WBA regular? He's going to be defending versus Amantis Stenonius on the Earl Spence, April 16th. pay-per-view, 2 welterweights, obviously one being Russian.
Какие у тебя ощущения вот на боксера Бутаев, который будет сейчас вот защищать свой титул?
Ну, это хороший бой. Я, честно говоря, соперника... Как и соперника зовут?
What is the fight? What is the opponent's name?
It's Butayev and Stananonius. They're fighting. It's basically the winner of that gets to fight with Earl
Spence.
With Earl Spence and
Well, more Ugas, right?
or
'Cause he's the
Ugas
WBA.
winner,
Yeah.
the winner of that fight. So the winner of Butayev and Stananonius gets to fight the winner of Spence versus Ugas.
Станtaнониус его звать. Он будет драться вот.
Я знаю, что Бутаев очень сильный боец. И на данный момент, на таком этапе, у него нету раундов.
He says that Butayev is a very
Хороший соперник. Хороший соперник. Для него самый хороший соперник для него это тот же Спенс, Портер, Гарсия и Дэнни Гарсия. И вот их много там. Он сейчас выходит на этот уровень. И молодой, сильный. Поэтому мы ждем нового чемпиона, который будет долго держаться на первой строчке.
Yeah, he says Butayev is a very young, strong fighter who, like, you know, is gonna get like at the top level, and like, you know, he says like that this fight, like, you know, should be very winnable, and his level is gonna be more geared towards Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, and Sean Porter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he's
Скажи, я спарринговал с ним один раз в 2015 году, и он очень сильный, техничный боксер.
He sparred against Magomed, the Butayev sparred against Magomed in 2015, and it was like only like a one-time sparring. This was like the one and only time. And what Magomed says about him is that he's like very strong, sharp, and you know, he's gonna be a real test.
I just curious because obviously he was supposed to fight Patrick Teixeira back in December, and both men made weight for the fight, but he fell sick, pulled out with a fever. Was it ever more than just a fever, or was it anything COVID related, or was it just simply a fever the day of the fight and that caused him to pull out, or was it ever more than a fever? Did he ever find out?
Они спрашивают вот по поводу вот твоего боя, который должен был быть в декабре. Они говорят, что вот вес уже был сделан для этого боя, и вот так далее. И они вот хотят узнать, вот, ты заболел, и если это вот было ковид или что-то было серьезно?
Я заболел еще до взвешивания, просто оно не сказалось еще. Я когда взвесился, поел, и болезнь начала высказываться. И поэтому в день боя уже у меня за 4 часа до боя температура была 39. Потом я сдал ковид, все остальные анализы. Ковид не показала, это было просто болезнь, заболел я. ОРВИ.
So this the sickness that he had was already like before the weigh-in, and like, you know, he didn't like really feel it as much, so like, you know, no one was like, really talking about it, but then like 4 hours after the weigh-in, you know, he ate a little bit of food, and then like, you know, the illness, like it started getting to him. Like he of course did a test. It didn't show up to be COVID,
okay,
and everything like that, which eventually led to his withdrawal.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You know, a lot of great fights coming up, especially at 154 pounds. A lot of fights that I know he'll have his eye on. Wanted his breakdown with Erickson Lubin and
Sebastian Fundora.
Sebastian Fundora. You know, obviously he's in the WBC rankings as well. Just his thoughts as that fight is here in like 2 weeks.
Какие у тебя ощущения вот
Прогноз на бой как его зовут? Эрик Слубин и Фундора.
Да.
Для меня Фундора это удивительный боксер. Скажи, я не знаю, он же без поражения идет, как я понял, да? Или одно поражение есть у него?
For him, like Fundora is like an outstanding like throwing boxer. He asks, does Fundora have any losses or like
No.
one loss?
Fundora is undefeated.
Yeah, he's got a draw, I think, to Jamonte Clark.
Yeah, he only has one draw. He is that was a split decision draw. He's 18-0. 18-0.
He's been looking better in his last 4 fights.
У него одна ничья.
Ну, дальше. Я не знаю, кто построит под него план и как будут с ним боксировать. Ну, его можно выиграть, но пока я не думаю, что Лубин его пройдет. Фундора пройдет его.
He thinks that...
Я думаю, что... Да, по очкам пройдет его.
Так кто ты говоришь?
Фундора выиграет по очкам, да.
He thinks that Fundora is gonna beat Erickson Lubin by points.
Wow.
Скажи, удивительный персонаж для меня, скажи, Фундора.
He says that for him, Fundora is an outstanding boxer.
Wow. Tell him on October 15th, 2021, he posted a movie scene from Fast and the Furious with his face on the face of the now dead Paul Walker, and with Zoo's face on Vin Diesel. But obviously the captions are in Russian. The little air text is in Russian. So I need context, man. I need to know what was said in this meme. Can I get a screen share?
Они вот спрашивают, что вот это за мем ты выложил тогда в 15 октября. Вот.
Я точно сейчас как бы не могу вспомнить, но это говорит о том, что он от меня бежит. Разные дороги разъехались. Разъехали разные дороги. Бежит от меня, скажи, он не хочет боксировать.
He said that the whole purpose of this meme, like he doesn't remember, but all he can say like mostly is that there's like a racetrack, and like the whole purpose of like the meme, like to his understanding, is that Tim 2 is always running away from him and never wants to like get a fight going, and
so separate paths, basically.
Yeah.
Because it does show that they're both on the same road, then all of a sudden one goes left, one goes right. So I found that pretty interesting, man.
Ну что, там говорится о том, что, ну что, наши дороги опять расходятся, когда он опять соскочил с боя.
So he's like, he's saying, like what? The road split. You're running away, Tim Tzu. Like again, like, why can't you come back? And,
so what is his? I guess what sort of expectations or hopes does he have for him to be back in the ring? Does he have a projected month that he would like to be, that he assumes he is going to be, or is he just waiting?
Когда ты вот ожидаешь вот вернуться обратно в ринг, вот у тебя есть вот какой-то вот ну какой-то месяц, когда ты бы хотел вот
выход всегда есть. Я думаю, что вернуться через пару месяцев, пока не знаю, что и как.
He says that like there's a possibility that he's going to return in a few months. So like 2 to 3.
2 to 3. Well, Arthur, I think those are all our questions, man. If you could just ask him to go ahead and give his.
The Jermel. We need just really quick his thoughts on the Jermel Charlo and Brian Castaño
fight, yes.
rematch. You know, the first fight for Undisputed ended in a draw.
Well, who do you think won the first fight, first of all, and who do you think is going to win the second fight?
Кто ты думаешь выиграл первый бой, Кастаньо?
Кастаньо. Кастаньо.
He thinks Castaño won. И второй бой, кто ты думаешь выиграет?
Второй бой по очкам Чарло выиграет.
He thinks that Charlo is going to win the second fight by points.
Ask him, did he know that Charlo was, I guess, insinuating that Castaño wasn't hurt and, you know, just needed time to lose more weight? He was overweight, and that's why he claimed to be injured. And does he believe that?
Ты веришь в том, что вот Чарло, ему нужно было вот сбросить вес и вот это, и вот так вот далее. Ты веришь вот это вот, потому что он вот там говорил, что у него какая-то вот травма была, и вот какие у тебя вот ощущения? Вот ты думаешь, Чарло...
Это Чарло говорил перед боем?
Да. Ты думаешь, он просто болтал или...
После боя сказал или перед боем сказал?
Did he say this before the fight or after the fight?
No, this was
a few weeks ago. You know that the fight got rescheduled.
It was supposed to happen, and then it got.
It was supposed to happen March 19th, and it got rescheduled for May
21st or 14th, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Это вот пару недель тому назад буквально было. Они вот должны были драться.
Он говорит, что у него плечо, травма какая-то, и принесли бой, правильно?
Да. Угу. Ты веришь вот это вот?
Конечно. Я как бы, я думаю, что какая-то проблема присутствует, и просто плечо это или что случилось, никто не может этого знать. Как бы, я не знаю, что. Также и я заболел, да, я не могу. Принесли, для меня лучше это.
He believes it because, like, you know, he knows that, like, even like himself, like back in December, that he got sick, so you know, he had like Charlo had a problem with the shoulder, and like, you know, he believes it. Yeah.
All right. Well, if you can ask him to go ahead and just give out his social media for anybody that isn't following him. Can do so, and we thank him for his time, and we look forward to getting him back on when he knows, well, I guess when he could get back in the country or when he's got a fight scheduled.
Дай свой Инстаграм, вот, чтобы вот люди вот услышали, чтобы подписались.
Когда словами?
Ага, да.
Magomed, нижняя черточка, Kurbanov и 2 нижние черточки.
Magomed _ Kurbanov and then 2 underscores.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and wish you the best. Hopefully we get to see you in the ring soon. A lot of great fights to be made in the super welterweight division, so thank you very much, and you know, definitely stay safe out there.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Arthur.
Yeah, of course. Они говорят, берегите себя, и они хотят увидеть тебя скоро, и что ты...
Иншаллах. Дай Бог, скажи им, дай Бог.
Yeah, he says, thank God. Like, hopefully he'll be back soon.
Yes,
All right, thank you.
All right, guys.
Thank you very much. See you soon. This is big news. Big news. This big interview, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Magomed Kurbanov.
For the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingvoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.